Hey guys, today in my foundation tutorials, I'm going to show you how to set up your trade routes. So you're going to have a quest variable at some point in time that shows you that you need a Lord Manor and a Great Hall and all that stuff to get set up. Well, in that, you also have to unlock your first trade route. So I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. It starts with needing a warehouse and or a granary as well, which are both right here. You can find both of those in your build public buildings. You get a granary here, a warehouse here. However, your warehouse you will have to unlock by going into your estates, and right underneath labor you'll see warehouse. So you do have to unlock that, and once you get that unlocked, go ahead and build it, and then we will go ahead and get some things being put in there. So for my trade routes, I tend to like to have berries, and then like whatever I want to store, I kind of throw in there, and then whatever I need, I'll kind of make sure I have an extra spot for that. So I already have a transporter, and you want to make sure you have a transporter or it won't work. I'm storing my planks here, which is made by the sawmill, which I have here. And to get your first trade route, if you go over to the very end, not the furthest right, but the second one, it'll say trade. You hit that and you'll see that you need 20 planks for your first trade route. You want to go ahead and hit that. And with this will show you a few things. This will show you what they are selling. So they sell for this trade route glass and honey, barrels, some fish, and some tools. And then these are what they will buy. So they'll buy berries, wine, polished stones, and planks, which we just happen to have 2 of those, right? So we want to look at maybe trying to sell some of those to try to, get that all going. So as you know, berries are very essential at first because that's the only food that you have for a while. If you haven't checked out my previous video of getting started in Foundation, go ahead and check that out. That'll help you as well. I believe there's also some trade information in there, but this is specifically focusing in on trade. So your next one you'll have to unlock will be 20 bread and 20 common clothes, but we're not going to focus on that. We're just going to focus on this first one right here. So this is what they're selling, and we're going to want tools. So we're going to go ahead and put ourselves up for some tools. To do that, we need to, 1, assign tools to our warehouse. You go ahead and hit one of the unused slots here. And you go down to tools, you hit that here, and then there's that. Now, to make sure that your tools go in here, you're going to want to go to trade, go to trading resources, and then you want to go ahead and find tools, which will be within the first little area here. And you find tools, and then you want to say buy until inventory reaches the value. You want to hit that, and then you want to put your value. So I'm going to go ahead and put 10. I'm going to put 10 tools. That's all I want for first, right? And then you hit the X button, let it go through, and then you're going to hit make sure you have it on accept. Accept means that you are taking trade from that. If you put up stock maximum, that means that you're maxing it out. You mean like my planks here, the max you can hold is 100, so that means I want all my planks to go in there. So now we wait for our first trade guy to come through, and here's our first trade guy right here. So he wants to buy, he wants to sell, and so we are buying only, which we just got our 10 tools, which yes, it did cost us a little bit of money, but we bought our 10 tools. Now to sell, you're going to want to go back into your trade route and your trading resources. Now if we want to sell our berries, which I personally don't want to right at the first. However, planks is not a bad idea. So I'm going to hit these red arrows here, and I want to make sure that I have 25 planks in my hands at all times. So I want to go to 25 right there. I want to make sure that I have that. So I'm going to hit sell all above the value, because that's another thing that he buys, right? For 5. And then we're gonna go ahead and mark that out. It's the same thing on the berries side. You just go hit accept, and then you go to do trade, you go to your trade resources, and you go to your berries, and you go sell above the value. But I don't want to sell my berries quite yet, as they are still a very essential resource for me. And so now we wait for him to come back through. If you want your planks to be sold, you just go ahead and you hit accept. You want to make sure it is on accept, and that will let your trader know that yes, you are indeed looking to trade. You do want to take it off of stock maximum, because that doesn't help. That just means you want to stock it and you're not really looking for trade. So you do want to hit accept, and that means they'll go ahead and buy some from you. So our little trader's coming back through, and if we keep an eye right down here, he took about, looks like about 20 planks. So he did buy from us. We didn't sell up anything for berries, and we didn't buy anything because our stock is full at 10. So he did take, and then we did get some money, and if you look up here it says trade is plus 30 and it's not a negative cost. So we did get some money from him, and that is how you set up your trade routes, and you put things up for trade and you buy things. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment. I'll usually get back to you pretty quickly. If you're confused on something, if you needed something just explained a little bit more in detail, let me know and I'll get back to you in there. Like, comment, subscribe, and just tell me what you guys want to see next. That helps me help you. And I will see you guys next time on another how-to on Foundation.